What's up, y'all? How you doing? Uh, I've been watching a whole lot of crap and every everything from CNN, MSNBC, CBS, all the big ones. Okay, and they are pretty much all kind of spewing the same thing, just in their own little way. All right, or they are just literally sharing program. Uh, the mockingbird kind of crap that they've been saying that Trump people live in echo chambers or what? My God. I mean, if you don't have to, but you can if you want to see what it's like, because they are just trying to keep people, oh my God, what's going to happen next? Yeah, that's, and the only one, I was just watching something a little bit ago, and they showed a couple of the guys that are on what was it, CNN and MSNBC, and also Richard Madcow, and it shows them all the way there. Well, they're well. I'm gonna have to break this off, and just yeah, and they're doing it just long enough. Are we clear? Okay, good. All right, that was enough. Yeah, let's keep on. That's what they do, man. And they are doing all this blubbering, like they are just so tore up because they know that they have a lot of dim-witted dipshits that are listening to them still. So for them, it's just going to be information overload. You see all the people that are have been doing all the other deals. All of them are left leaning rainbow bullies. Yeah, that's what. And the ones that are real hooked up in their emotions and all that. Okay, now get this. Oh my God, I was telling y'all for a while. Now, this is what's really going to be the worst part of it, is that everything coming out with the list. If you even watch the deal with Megyn Kelly, he even heard her just say something about, you might even still hear from Jeffrey Epstein himself. He's not out of this by a long shot. And I was saying, well, he must have done some recordings or what, and had what they call a dead man switch, that if anything ever happened to him, well, these things are released. And he had more than one copy, you can bet your ass. He knew a lot of people, a lot of high ranking and high bottom tooth people, don't you know? Right? So that's what they are all trying to keep under wraps. So, like I said, a lot of people have already lawyered up. And the whole bottom line of everything that's going to be coming out, y'all get ready, my God, because the more it comes out, the crazier the news is going to be. I've even hearing a lot of other people, Monkey Works, there's a lot of good things to check on. C-SPAN, Forbes breaking news, and all this is on YouTube. Check out Mark Dice, the liberal hive mind. Anthony Brian Logan, the X Report. There are several different things, several different places that you can look and hear information about. Because the thing is what I tell people is that if you hear something, if it has any clout or what, you will hear something about it probably a week or 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks down the line. You just have to pay attention. And that right there is what's going to tell you, was it just ear fodder, something to put out there just to keep people busy, here, here for the simple minds, keep them busy, or was it really worth something? Was there anything worth to it, right? Well, that's where it gets into this other deal, what I'm saying about what they call a black swan event. They've been talking about it for eons. I've heard about it ever since I was a young kid. And it was all back when the Russians and all that other kind of shit that was going on back in the 50s and 60s and all. Yeah, I heard all that kind of stuff. Well, what it thing I think of is they could probably even have, I hope I'm wrong, but they really want to have people go nuts, so shut the power off or what. But you could also leave the power on and just have a couple places of it go out in mass areas, and then say that there was an EMP or something like that, an electromagnetic pulse, and that puts out a deal to where it fries a lot of electronics, phones, cars, TV, stereos, whatever, anything electronic, if it's not hardwired or protected, in a case or something, an EMP could fry it out. And it only depends on how strong it is, because it doesn't really take that much for them to hit a couple of places and knock out the whole power grid across the whole United States. But the thing is that they've already been saying that, what we went through with the electric bullshit though that winter. Well, now they're saying that we've got some other stuff coming around that could yada yada, but it all goes back to a lot of people talking to that power grid. But who knows what they're willing to do? That's what I keep saying about everybody. Confusion will do the biggest devastation to everything. All it sets in, you remember the toilet paper deal, right? Well, you think about the power goes off for a week or two someplace in big, large areas close to the metropolitan area. What do you think it's going to be? See? And people are listening to their phones, watching their TV, listening to the news and all, and they are the biggest shit starters ever. See what I mean? I think tactically, that's why I just try to tell y'all, let you know how people think, because the mental and the information war is one of the biggest problems. The propaganda that people put out is putting out the truth to battle it, but there's 10 times more propaganda than there is truth, right? So you need to understand that we're the people that we're dealing with, the people that are coming here, they're being told a different story. They've been given a phone, a $5,000 gift card, and a whole 9 yards, a route where to go, who to talk to, and bam, 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 and all this, who to call with their new phone when they get here. And yes, they've all got all of that, and that's just to help facilitate them here. But it's going to take all of us waving that right there and letting them know we ain't went nowhere. But everybody needs to keep their wits and understand the place that you need to be looking for the real truth. And that's going to be, like I say, C-SPAN, the Forbes breaking news, anything to do with Marjorie Taylor Greene, Lauren Boebert, well, just look into Trump, and that'll help with a lot of it. But also Margie Taylor Greene and Jim Jordan and Matt Gaetz, all those cats, because they're the ones behind the scenes that are actually keeping the good people in our government, trying to keep them together. But they are getting bombarded so much from that propaganda side, y'all, that their truth is being, that's what's happening. The MSM is not our friend. That's why I'm saying this news, the propaganda, and how everything is put out, and they've already indoctrinated in a generation. See what I mean? Got them brainwashed thinking that the actual Americans, Trump people, are the commies, the extremists, the terrorists. You see what I'm saying? And it's all because of brainwashing and indoctrination. So that's one of the deals that everybody really needs to try to get out of your comfort zone. You need to confront this shit as soon as possible. Don't be scared. Get out there, talk with people, and don't, when you see things are getting heated or what, just try to calm it down. Just talk about something else, about how the people that are doing the problems are not the GOP like everybody keeps talking about. I mean, the news is going to be the biggest problem, y'all. The closer we get to this bullshit, Obama made it legal a long time ago for our news to propagandize and literally lie to us about what they put out. And they whatever's not in there, they can make up something and put in there. Yes. Okay, it's all legal. Obama put it in there a long time ago. Check it out. So you see what I mean? The MSM, they're all a bunch of poisonous, snake, low-life liars. So you need to watch that. But yeah, spread the news. If you're hearing, tell anybody says that they've been. Well, that's one thing too that I tell people that when they start talking stupid, I say you hear that on CNN or MSNBC or Joy Root or Chucky Turd or the Morning Morons or something. You heard that from them, didn't you? And then that'll kind of shut them up because that's where they heard it. And you tell them, well, they are some of the dumbest people on the face of the planet and part of the biggest demons that are right there with the head of the snake, and they are the mouth of that snake. See what I mean? Hard shit needs to be spoken, y'all. And it's going to take us, the ones that have guts, backbone, freaking patriotism for our country. This is our time, y'all. So I hope everybody is doing well. Y'all take it easy. I'm going to try to keep on putting out more. Like I say, it's just crazier. But the biggest things that I'm putting out now are going to be brass tacks, bottom line. And our news is the biggest freaking problems. Check your kids. Check everybody around you with their phones and the TVs and what they're watching and who they're listening to. You need to correct them and do it with as much kindness in your voice as you possibly can. That's all I do. So, like I say, I hope everybody's doing well. Y'all take it easy. God bless the United States of America. And screw you, commies. You know the drill. I will be back. Later, Patriots.